say a picture can tell 1,000 words, so that's why I brought two. My first object of how I see myself is this picture of me being escorted by my parents down the track at my final home football game on senior night. This picture depicts how I see myself as a leader because I was the captain of this team. It also depicts how I see myself as a gentleman because of the way I am escorting my mom. And finally, although you cannot see any of my friends in this picture, it depicts how I'm always surrounded by family and friends. And the reason I am cracking up so hard in this picture is because all my friends are up in the stands trying to just yelling obscene things at me to try to get me to look up at them. My next object for how people see me is this picture of Tim Tebow. Now you might think this is kind of odd because how could this kid ever be Tim Tebow? But I'm an out-of-state student, and so a lot of kids associate me with the University of Florida. So I picked probably the greatest skater of all time, Tim Tebow, to represent how people see me. Other ways that I'm kind of related to Tim is we both have a strong center in faith as well as community service. I've spent many summers doing mission work in the mountains of Virginia as well as West Virginia, and in the projects in inner city Richmond and downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. My third object for how I would never like to be seen is this koozie. This koozie for me represents stereotypes. This past fall, I joined a fraternity, and I hope to never be seen as someone who's only in his fraternity just to party or just to not make any meaningful relationships throughout college, not get involved with the community. And so far, I think I've done a pretty good job of avoiding the stereotype. So far, I've been able to foster some great friends, as well as do more community service in one semester than I ever thought I would do in my whole time here at UF. My final object for how I'd like to be seen in the future is this necktie. From a very young age, I can always remember my dad going off to work in the morning, wearing his necktie, wearing a different necktie every day. And I remember thinking to myself, wow, I really want to grow up and I want to have this giant collection of neckties and go to work every day and come home to my family. So this necktie for me represents being a successful businessman, raising a family, supporting a family. And the reason I chose this particular necktie for this presentation was the little gators on it. This was given to me as a graduation present. And I think these gators symbolize that you should never forget where you came from. So after college, I hope I never forget what this university and all the people here have done for me and what they've shaped me into. So thank you.